Royal Kingdom Estate welcomed these amazing diaspora guests and guided them through our diverse developments. We showcased our extensive catalogue, which includes residential and commercial developments, offering first-hand insight into the benefits of land ownership and investment opportunities in Ghana.
We are on our first property, right? We call it the decade. We call it the decade because from the time we birthed the vision and the time we commenced the project, it took us a decade. Now, it will interest you to know that it took us 11 months from the day of breaking ground to completion, including interior. So when we were looking for the name, we said we want to name it the decade. There's a swimming pool on the rooftop and we have 4 floors, 2 bedroom and suites. And take a look at it. This is purely short-term let. People are coming, they want to buy. But we don't want to sell this one. It's our first major project in terms of development. So what we have done is acquire an acre just around here and we are building 80 unit mixed use, 10 floors. It's called The Future. So from here, we go and see the future. So let's go. Welcome to the decade. Guys, come on, have a seat, enjoy yourself. The size of this land is not even 1 plot, it's half plot. So we have mastered the art of minimalism. You know, small land, big house. Small land, big facility. So that's what we have done here. Look at the space. It's spacious. You have the bar. This 3-in-1. Look at this. This is 3-in-1. This is our furniture works. All these are locally assembled. Locally assembled, all of them. So over here, we don't have a dry line. There is a laundry there. We have a dryer and a washer. You wash, you dry. So within 10 minutes, Tony, I'm going to wash your clothes 5 minutes. Press it for you. You're going to work. And we built this in 2021. Now we are having much more experience to develop the future. You see this beautiful space, right? Please, I want somebody to open this place.
Oh my God, you got this.
Guys, meet Desmond. He's the head of engineers on the project. He doubles as the COO and the head of engineers at Royal Kingdom Estate. His team actually designed this in-house, and I name it the future because this is the future of real estate, prime real estate investment.
Hi, good morning all. Morning. Nice meeting all of you. Just like for those I met earlier on, I was telling you that when we finished with the decade, we had so many clients coming up and telling us that they want us to buy part of the decade, they want to be part of it. So we decided to now go into 2 developments. One is the future, the next one is African Renaissance. From here we go in there. So what went into the design is that we had a 1 acre plot of land and we wanted to do something very beautiful. So what we did was, 1, we wanted to have functionality, finesse, and be able to ensure that the future project itself stands for itself. So we decided to go, we had a design competition and we agreed on a T design. T so that when you are in the building, you're able to see the swimming pool area where you can be able to relax. We also have a mixed use. We're also looking at, if we are doing a 10-story, we will need parking lots. So we decided to now push the parking lot beneath the building. So this building has everything for everybody. Just like I said, it has a spa, a barbering salon, it has a mall, it has everything that you call for. We have a studio, 2-bedroom, 3-bedroom apartments, so that everybody can be able to own a part or a piece of it. Then we have a rooftop terrace as well, where you can equally move up there, have your parties whatsoever.
And in the night, when you are at the rooftop, you can see literally the whole of Accra.
Accra, yes.
Right in your face. And what's the projected timeline to complete the project?
The projected timeline is 3 years. We should be able to complete everything and hand over turnkey.
So, but you started selling?
Yes.
Can they buy?
In fact, you can buy.
And what's the assurance that you can deliver within the 3 years?
We have the decade done within 11 months. So if we were able to deliver within 11 months, and that was not the only project we were working on, 3 years is enough time for us to be able to complete this and hand over. Like I was explaining outside, we had to have what we call a soil test. The soil test, primarily we're looking at two things: the bearing capacity of the soil and then the water table of the soil. Now we realized that this place has so much water under the earth. The soil test proved that if we go below 4 meters, we'll be able to hit refusal. Refusal is you're supposed to have rocks so the building can be able to rest on it. Now, when we excavated 4 meters, we realized that we were not having rocks. So we had to excavate another extra 2 meters to go 6 meters down. And we have the rocks in various sizes. After that, we had to do another test that we call the place load test. So we had to fill a truck load with gravels and then place metals underneath the tiles for it to be on top of it, for us to be able to check at all the areas. Is it okay for the building to be able to rest on? Then we had to check again at the lab and realize that we now have hit a very stable ground for the building to be able to rest on, so we don't have any issues. Again, we had to look at the choice of foundation for us to go for. We're looking at two foundations, either the raft foundation or the isolated part foundation. We realized that though the raft is expensive, that is the best for us. So we actually went for the raft foundation because we have done stabilization already, so that we are able to give it a double layer because we are going 10-story above ground level. So what you can see now is what we call the blinding. Blinding is the first concrete to be able to cover so that we don't have the iron rods hitting the soil to prevent corrosion.
Everything else you see here is in the past. That is why we named this the future. 80 units, 10 floors, misuse, almost everything is going to be here. You've seen the decade 4 years ago, and now we are here to develop the future. So you can imagine what is going to happen. Entry price is $79,000 for a studio. And that is a steal from almost $95,000. I brought it as low as $79,000 because of Portia telling me about you guys. So you don't have a reason not to own anything on the motherland. Don't go and book expensive Airbnbs in future. If you are not here, you can block it and Airbnb it. It's 10 minutes from the airport. You will not miss your flight when you're here. Hi everybody, where we are standing now is the heart of Accra. This is the Oxford Street of Accra. It's actually the busiest street in West Africa. So from here, we are going to use the Oxford Street to our next destination. Now, this is a major landmark because it's close to the conference center, the Parliament of Ghana, the National Sports Stadium, the ocean, the James Fort Castle, almost everything is here. The Black Star Square, where Kwame Nkrumah stood in 1957 and said, Ghana, my beloved country, is free forever, is 5 minutes from here. So we, in our wisdom, decided that we are going to pay homage with this architecture to Pan-Africanism. So the facade is going to be that of an African map. The ocean, where some of you, your grandparents were taken away, is just around here. So if this building goes up, you are going to see the ocean. So it's very dear to our heart. We want to take time. The design will be out later in the year, and it's going to be a major landmark, a major tower within the capital. So we have acquired the land through our internally generated resources, and we are ready to begin development. Okay, we move to our next destination.
Throughout the tour, our guests engaged with industry experts, explored the potential of property investment, and rediscovered the rich heritage of our homeland. They learned about the processes of land acquisition, and the promising future that awaits investors in Ghana's real estate market. We have touched down. This is the view, Aburi Hills, right here in the eastern region of Ghana. And the tour bus just landed. Everybody got out. We're all soaking in the scenery. It's stunning out here. The weather, you know, the breeze. And I have right here next to me, Adi. I just want to ask you a few sets of questions. How are you doing, first and foremost?
I mean, I'm doing really, really good.
Yeah.
I feel like I'm home.
Unpack the day for me. How's the journey been?
Yeah. For me, today has been just really insightful, being able to travel over here, but really just see all of the future and the developments that are being made. I would say just the hospitality and knowing, right, where we are today in a few years is going to develop into something very beautiful.
Yeah.
So it's just been really insightful, just being able to go to different places in different areas and just see what's to come and what has already happened.
Exactly. We did give you guys a quick overview in the bus, but is this what you imagined? Is this what you pictured before we got here?
No, this is not what I imagined. I was actually taking a brief nap on our way up after we visited the decade, the future, and the Renaissance. And when I woke up, I looked around me and I was like, whoa. And I actually couldn't go back to sleep. And then, as I said before, just stepping outside of the bus, feeling like I'm like actually on home soil.
Yeah.
It's nothing that I ever could have imagined. And I'm just super grateful to be able to stand here today.
What's the best part of it for you? Is it the view? Is it the breezy feels?
Yeah. I mean, outside of being with my people and community, I would say like really the view, the breeze, the view, and the nature.
The nature.
The nature.
Exactly.
The nature. Yes.
See, it gives you the perfect blend of both worlds. So if you want the greens, it's right there. If you want the city view, it's right there too. So it's like the best of it, really. So we have a lot more in stock for today. I don't want to ask you everything here. When you get to our second stop, I will let you give me a whole overview of the entire day. Is that okay?
Yes, that's okay.
All right, wonderful.
Appreciate
Thank
you.
Hello, Deja.
Hi.
How are you?
I'm doing awesome. How are you?
I'm good.
Good.
You're glowing. I mean, we're in Accra. You guys were looking amazing, but as soon as you got here, the spirits, the energy is just different. Tell me about it.
Well, I mean, I'm really happy to be here.
We've had the opportunity to take you around our developments. This is the first land that we're seeing in Aburi. This is the view of Aburi Hills. What do you think of it?
This is nothing that I could have imagined. It's honestly breathtaking. I tried to, as we got off and got to take a look and take it all in, I tried to take a picture and a video, and literally even looking at those, it does not do it any justice. This is, again, just more than I ever could have imagined.
It's breathtaking. Do you know that on a clear day, you can see the airport from here?
Wow.
You can.
No. Oh my goodness.
The view goes that
I see there's a little bit of clouds in the sky, so wow, I would love to see that. I would love to.
Yeah, and the main purpose of this tour is for investment purposes. How likable do you think, what's the push for people to come here and be able to invest in such stunning developments like this?
And I mean, home ownership, that's power, that's equity, and it continues to appreciate over time. And it's how we gain our independence back. So I think it's really valuable. I actually just purchased my first home. I'm actually in the process of closing. And to come here and see the land and just see the opportunity and know that it's global impact rather than just doing it in one community. I mean, it's very important.
I look forward to selling you like maybe 3 acres.
Yes.
4 or 5.
We need some time. Baby steps, but absolutely, I can't wait. I really can't wait.
All right, well, let's go to our next destination.
Okay, I'm ready.
Welcome to the view!
I'm so excited to speak to Titi and her beautiful mom. And first and foremost, I have to commend you because putting this tour together, conveying people to the motherland to share this experience is amazing. So good job to you on that front. How does this mean to you to be able to do all the arrangements and have people see such stunning developments like these?
It's been wonderful. We're having a ball, and the group was asking, when are we going to see the developments? So, this was an integral part of the trip.
Yeah.
And I just appreciate RKE for putting this tour together for us. And, hopefully we will help to sell these properties out.
We
right?
look forward to it because we can feel all the excitement and then the energy. Mama, how are you feeling?
I'm feeling wonderful.
Yeah.
I think this is such a great idea. It's been, it's like a dream because we've been so attached to Ghana for so many years. To see the development that's happening, it's just can't even talk. It's amazing.
Yeah, it gives me so much pleasure to hear you, speak such words, and it's just truly amazing. You've been to the View. This is Black Star Village. I'm biased towards Black Star Village because I like the greenery.
Me too.
Really?
Yes.
You like the greenery, the mountain views, everything that is giving.
I like the street names.
You like the street names?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
Yes.
Now that you are a Hema, maybe we can dedicate one street to you.
Ooh.
Ohima Otibia Street.
All right.
That's where you'll get your 4 acres.
Okay.
That is amazing.
Yes.
Tell me a little bit about, the investment opportunities that you've experienced here.
What? That's everything. I mean, there's so much opportunity here, between the real estate and businesses. It's a wide open market and opportunity for investments here. So, like you showed us apartments, you showed us Airbnb, you showed us residential areas that are homes or subdivisions as we call them. There's just, options are there.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's amazing. Any last words for the diasporas watching you?
Well, I would just say that culturally, I know that there's so much that we can learn from you and you can learn from us. And the partnership of the American brown people, African American, or whatever you want to call it, it's a natural. And so we're waking up, and we hope that you will wake up to us in open arms, and we will be able to do great things.
Wonderful. We do look forward to doing great and amazing things with you. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay.
I am joined by Mashariki. Beautiful name, by the way.
Thank you.
And we're right here at Black Star Village, as you can see just above us. You've been to the View. This is the second stop. How has the journey been so far for you?
This has been amazing. I mean, the view, the projects, I mean, the ideas and the explanation. I mean, everyone is so happy to be here and just can see like the vision, so the names of all of the projects are like amazing.
Yeah.
So like Black Star Village has so much power in it. And just to have the street names to be named by powerful leaders of Ghana makes you feel the power, makes you feel the history, makes you feel like empowered to make a change and be part of that change.
Yeah, that's basically what we tried to do, because having, developments being named Black Star Village, it's very nice when you feel like you're part of a heritage and part of a culture. And that's basically what this development is about. So if you're somebody that you appreciate heritage and culture, you would so belong here.
Yeah.
Like, this would be the perfect spot for you.
Yes.
Now tell me about the importance of investment, especially in areas like yours.
The importance of investment, especially me, American, coming from America and just finding this is my home, like as much as I've been here, I felt so much at home. And so the investment for the future, my daughter's with me, and I wanted to make sure that we could come and feel at home and invest in something like this so that our future generations have something to look forward to and to empower others from America and beyond or wherever to come and do the same. So that is a real passion of ours, just to really invest and be part of all of this, you know, like, and this is all new and from the ground up, you know, from the beginning to be here and be part of it. That's awesome.
Yeah. That's perfect. Thank you so much.
Yes.
We have one more stop to go to, so keep some of the energy. We'll get there.
Okay.
Remy has been shocked since we got to Grace City, and earlier I was just trying to explain to her the dimensions and pricing for our development, and I told you that we're currently selling at phase 4 and at a starting price of 100,000 Ghana cedis, which is about roughly $6,500. You can own a full plot here. With your documentation, straightforward, easy. And you were surprised.
Yes, very much.
Why was that?
So back in the US, it's very, very hard to purchase home.
Yeah.
The starting price is about 450K, and it's not even a quarter of a plot.
Right.
And to know that, you know, being here in Ghana, a woman of color, young, you know, have a business, have a family.
Yeah.
The opportunities, just to know the accessibility for home ownership is really, really a blessing.
Yeah.
You know, we work so hard for our monies and, you know, want to provide living for our families.
Yeah.
But I guess the guidelines and restrictions are so different. The government, everything is changing. So for me to be able to come back home to purchase and to build at my own pace and provide a nice, affordable home for my family where we can come and visit. We own it and it's affordable. It's just a blessing.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. That's amazing to hear you say, and I'm happy that you're finding, you know, clarity and comfort throughout this entire, you know, journey. And I don't know exactly how you pictured Grace City when we told you on the bus, but now that you're here, a lot of people, when we tell them, they think it's just bare land, like this a flat desert where there's nothing.
Yeah.
But here we see so many developments, and we have clients that are actively living here.
Yeah.
They go about their daily activities right from this point.
Yes.
That is amazing. Like, how does that make you feel?
Well, yes. You know, when you hear land, you just think dry soil.
Yeah.
But to be able to, as a soon-to-be homeowner here, to see the beginning phases, the infrastructure, to see the houses being developed around you.
Yeah.
Like all this land, I'm just excited to see the end result and what Grace City would look like.
Yeah.
And as I mentioned, this is my second time back in Accra. So I'm just really blessed to know that Royal Kingdom Estate is a business that exists, and, you know, mission is to help homeowners to be able to purchase.
Yeah.
Yes.
Do you see yourself living somewhere this calm, quiet, cozy, fresh, with so much air and greenery?
Absolutely. I myself, I am a free-spirited person, and I have 3 children that just love outdoors. It's very peaceful. I know, you know, in the United States or wherever, you know, we can tend to live our day-to-day, very, very busy life, always on the go. But to be able to come to a place where it's just pure peace and tranquil, I think that would be the biggest part for me.
Yeah. Well, I look forward to everything that you're going to achieve in the Motherland. I think there's so many opportunities out here for you, and I think you will thrive with your family down here. And when you're ready to put up that property, you know who to call.
Yes, the Royal Kingdom Estate. Check them out, guys.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Yeah.
Thank you for joining us as we relive the highlights of this incredible day. A day that connected hearts, opened minds, and celebrated the spirit of homecoming.